It was worth it, right?
Yeah. Where's my clean?
I got it, don't worry. No, stop. Here. Oh, guys, this is going to be bad. Okay.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Mom, we have to put it in there. Dad?
Will you open the present?
Absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
You gave me a present, don't I hold that for me?
You did, but you heard that. Not purring.
No, it's not purring. Just open it. Just open it. Oh, Josh taped it, sorry.
You take it good.
What is it? Just rip it.
Just rip it up.
I don't
Take
have-
this. What is that? Oh. Wow. I can't use this.
Hey, man.
No, I'm not gonna.
What's yours say?
So it's right in the middle of your parents.
Hold with your hankies. You gotta hold your hankies.
Ah,
Oops, sorry. Hold our hankies.
the rain stops.
Lord.
Yes. Just be careful. Beautiful.
Are we holding our hankies? Dad, hold your hanky.
Oh, this hand?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I gotta send her a picture and she'll give me a free hanky.
Okay.
I really hope she'll give you a free hanky. Yay. Yeah? You think I look pretty for an old
I
lady?
do. Not
Yeah?
for an old-
But do you see my wrinkles or anything?
No,
Really?
no ring.
She did really good with my hair.
Get it?
Now everyone put in Dad's beard.
Yeah.
Put in Dad's beard.
Is this?
Yeah.
All right, everybody looking right here. Ready?
Babe, well, today's the final day of the day. 6 long years of awesome adventures. Today is the day that I'm making my wife and I'm your husband. This is the most amazing day I can, it's finally starting to kind of sink in a little bit. And definitely pretty damn excited right now, babe. You're my life. You made me who I am today, and can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
That's my sister.
Yeah, that's what just happened.
Hey, all the good ones here. You good?
Oh my God.
Yeah?
Wow.
I'm gonna go run and get that umbrella. You go.
Okay.
Too bad. Right away today?
My wife and I do.
I love you so much. You have made we've made an amazing journey together. You have been my best friend, my confidant, my entertainer, my amazing fiance, and the greatest challenge. You have made me the better person as our love has for each other has reflected the way I live my life. Sorry, I'm crying. But most importantly, you are the love of my life, and you make me the happiest that I could ever imagine, and most of my love that I ever possibly could have. I am blessed to have you part of my life, and I would not trade the day to share with anybody else. I can't imagine my life without you. So on top of all of the vows that I made to you today, I've made for our wedding day, I also make the vow to you to always appreciate how lucky I am to have somebody who makes me feel the way that you do, and continually try as hard as I can to make you feel as special as you make me feel every day of our lives. Which as of today became the life that we come together. Josh, I've been dating you for 6 years and 2 days.
No, almost 2 days.
In 2 days.
No, 5 years and 363 days.
It's only going to get worse.
Whatever. And he called me out. It's okay. Now I've finally become your wife, and I knew that we were the one that we always allow. I knew you were the one when you allowed my mother to come on our first date together.
Oh, Jesus. That was an expensive first date.
She likes chocolate martinis, everybody. I wish I could say that this is the happiest day of my life, but I know the truth is that this is one of the happiest days that we shared together. Life will take us on many journeys, some good and not some so good. It's okay. And I'd rather have you by my side no matter what. She dropped it. It's okay.
I think you threw it at her.
It's okay. Go ahead.
It was my turn.
Team
It's
effort.
your turn.
Okay. Casey, I remember the day we met like yesterday. We walked into the dealership I worked for for an interview. Saw a hot girl waiting in the lounge and decided to go check her out. I had no idea the hot girl in the lounge would end up being the love of my life. From the moment you said hi, I was hooked. 6 years later, here we are getting ready to spend the rest of our lives together. There's no one else I'd rather hold on.
You got this.
There is no one I would rather be with on this incredible journey with you. You have been my inspiration on so many levels and have made me the man I am today. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. And I vow going forward in our lives together as husband and wife that I'll always be there for you through thick and thin. I vow to love you the way you deserve, with admiration, passion, and respect, even when you yell at me for eating all my too many carbs. I promise to be your best friend and always listen to what you have to say. I promise to only annoy you some of the time.
Okay. So, I'll take that.
3 weeks out of the month.
Okay.
But most of all, I promise that I will love you unconditionally for the rest of my life.
Josh, do you take Casey as your wife, promising to tenderly care for her, to respect her, to cherish her as she is, to love her with fidelity?
I do.
Casey, do you take Josh as your husband, promising to tenderly care for him, to respect him, to cherish him as he is, to love him with fidelity?
I do. Always do, as I would say. Oh, your fingers are... Well, you do that. Okay.
We're good.
Will each of you here today do all that is in your power to support and encourage Casey and Josh in fulfilling the promises they made here today? If so, please respond, "We will."
We will.
Josh, please repeat after me. I, Josh, take you, Casey,
I, Josh, take you, Casey,
to be my wife from this time onward,
to be my wife from this time onward,
to join with you and share all that is to come,
to join with you and share all that is to come,
to give and receive,
to give and receive,
to speak and listen,
to speak and listen,
to inspire and respond,
to inspire and respond,
and to be loyal to you with all my being.
to be loyal with you with all my being.
Casey, please repeat after me. I, Casey, take you, Josh,
I, Casey, take you, Josh,
to be my husband from this time onward,
to be my husband for this time on,
to join with you and share all that is to come,
to join with you and share all this to come,
to give and receive,
to give and receive,
to speak and to listen,
to speak and to listen,
to inspire and to respond,
to inspire and respond,
and to be loyal to you with all my being.
and be loyal to you with all my being.
Casey and Josh, we have heard your promise to share your lives through marriage. This community recognizes your faithfulness and devotion to each other, and therefore recognizes your marriage for what it truly is. Go forward from this day as husband and wife, and may you live happily ever after. I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Josh Betts.
This will be everlasting love. This will be the one I've waited for. This will be the first time anyone has loved me.
How's everybody doing? There you go. We're about to have a good time, I promise. And we're having a good time. And the weather was, you know, just, I had a couple of conversations with God last night, and he came through, so here we are. So let me just say a few things. Casey is, you know, Katie had 2 sons, and then I met Katie in 1980, and we weren't sure if we could have any children at that point, and we had Ryan, and it was a blessing. And then all of a sudden, here comes Casey. And Katie said to me, you know, since I found out we can have more children, we're going to have more until we have a girl. And thank God, here she is, because then we didn't have to have any more. But she grew up with 3 older brothers, which was very challenging. And she, you know, her nickname as a baby was Screamer, because she had to voice her opinion about the boys. And she did. But I can't, you know, I'm standing here today just flabbergasted by this beautiful woman. I really am. And as far as Josh is concerned, when I first met Josh, he came over one time for Christmas Eve, because we always have a big Christmas Eve, seafood and what have you. And we end up at the end of the night, and most people are gone, and Josh and I are sitting on the sofa, and we start doing sock puppets together. And I thought, this is the man for my daughter. He's just like me, so, you know, he's perfect. He's absolutely perfect. So, anyway, I'm so blessed to have 3 wonderful sons and a daughter who today, beautiful. And a new son who I can't tell you how much I love. I mean, you know, I welcome him to the family. I welcome the Betts family who made the trip from Maine, and I really appreciate that. I really do. And I have a little Irish prayer here. But I always do an Irish prayer. Did one at Ryan's weddings, and now we're going to do one here. And here it is. May God be with you and bless you. May you know your children's children. May you be poor in misfortune and rich in blessings. May you know nothing but happiness from this day forth. Here's to Josh and Casey. Cheers. And may I say a couple more quick things. I want to thank our caterer, Smokehouse. I want to thank our photographers and videographers. You guys have done a phenomenal job. Our fishing was just Maui. I love it. And Casilla Winery was just unbelievable. Yes! And Karen, our coordinator. I mean, we couldn't have done this without you. So thank you to everybody. I heard a little rain, but that's okay. We're inside. We don't care. So anyway, everybody have a great time. I hope you have a good time and have some dancing and some good food. And thank you for coming.
The best man. And I'd just like to start off by saying it takes a saint to give away an angel. So Howard, I don't know how you did it, but this guy, he's just an angel. It's perfect.
You're a liar, too.
Yeah. KB and G, you guys didn't do too bad either. She's beautiful tonight, absolutely gorgeous, and every other night, but I want to go there, but if you want me to, Josh. First thing I have to ask you, do we have any Penn State fans here? Yeah! Alright, then I apologize now, because the night that Josh asked me to be his best man, we went to the Maryland-Penn State basketball game.
Didn't we?
Yeah, and if I recall correctly, Maryland gave Penn State a pretty good drubbing. For the second time that year, because if you guys recall, football didn't go so well either. So, but I'll leave it at that. It's clean fun, so we're good. You know, hopefully it happens again this year, but I don't know. We'll see. And you know, when he asked me, I was definitely surprised, but I was honored at the same time. We have known each other a while now, and yeah, we go way back. And what I want to do is kind of focus on a few things I've learned recently about Josh. So we've been friends for a long time, but I've been working with Josh for the last year and a half almost, and the first thing, you know, I learned from him, and I think all of these are very important for marriage, is, you know, Josh is an extremely hard worker, and that's perfect because the one thing I've learned is that marriage takes a lot of hard work. It's not easy. It's not going to be easy to do. Number two, he's definitely very cool under fire. You know, when something goes wrong or doesn't quite go his way, he keeps his cool. He does what he needs to do to fix the issue, and he communicates. And there are going to be flames. There are going to be flames. Number three, he's very patient, and that might be the most important thing, especially this one. So it's, you know, it is hard work, but it's the happiest work you'll ever do. And honestly, I think these are three characteristics that are critical in any marriage, and the biggest thing, one of the hardest things, that you're not only worried about yourself now, you become one team and you become partners in everything that you do. So, you know, being patient with each other, communicating, keeping calm, and making those sacrifices that sometimes do take some hard work is what's going to make you get through it all. So now Casey, like I said, we go way back. So,
I knew you beforehand?
Yeah, we do. I met Josh through you, so thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome.
You are one of the most caring and loyal people that I've ever met. 100%. And I think that Josh is very lucky to have you. But I want to remind you that, you know, at the same time, you're lucky to have Josh too.
100%.
So on those nights where you come home late, you've been working hard, and you're like, man, I hope Josh has cooked me one of his glorious dinners that sometimes he brings in for lunch for me. And, you know, I want you to remember that when you come home, you're like, man, I can't wait to see what Josh has cooked me, and you get home and he's just been playing Xbox all day.
Hey, you know, it is what it is.
Be patient with him, okay?
Okay, Xbox.
And know that's very important.
It is important.
When, you know, cut him some slack. And then the next time, you know, when he's out with his friends maybe, and you try and call him, you want to tell him something very important, and maybe he doesn't seem 100% of the way there. You know, maybe he's not listening all the time, or listening the way you want him, or giving the responses that you want. I want you to, you know, remember that he may be under a lot of stress, and you may not see it because, like I said, he's cool under fire and he handles it well. But you know, that's there. So I just want you to keep that in mind. And then lastly, when you know, that next time that he comes home, he's bought some cool gadget for his Subaru because he's like, hey, you know, I want this spaceship. I got to drive it. I like to go fast. I like to go fast. Just know that he works very hard. That's right, I gotta go fast.
You're not first or last.
There it is, that's it. Right, Kevin? That's it. You're not first or last, right? Okay, all right. Just know that he works very hard, and he deserves to spoil himself every now and again, too. But, you know what? I've known both of you a very long time. You're two of my best friends. I have no doubt that Tara and I will be sitting down with you 40 years from now at a table reminiscing about this beautiful day, the weather that we've had, and the friends and family that have been here. And you know what? And the previous 40 years and how wonderful they've been. So I hope you enjoy the ride. Congratulations and cheers. You guys deserve it.
Man, sir. Man.
Are we done with that? Actually, in the family, let's go. He said, beat that bitch.
those of you who do not know me, I am the Matron of Honor, Tara. And for those of you who do know me, you know that I'm absolutely terrified of talking in front of a large crowd.
Yes!
So, if any of you saw me back there chugging a couple glasses of wine, it's not because I'm an alcoholic, it's because alcohol makes it easier to picture you all naked. So Casey, you look absolutely stunning. I mean, come on, really, doesn't it? And Josh, you don't look half bad yourself. And Casey, I'm honored to be standing by your side today, and I'm so happy you chose to drink white wine instead of red, so you cannot tell when you spill it all over your dress. Remember that bachelorette party, ladies? That was not fun. It was not fun cleaning that red wine off that dress that night.
And rehearsal dinner.
And every night we go out with Casey.
Yeah, you're good. Incredible Hall?
Alright.
Yeah, break dancer.
For as long as I've known Casey, the most important thing in her life has been her family and friends. And of course, her dog Guinness, who surprisingly was not the ring bearer.
I'm not right.
Right.
Where's Guinness?
I have many fond memories with Casey, many of which include drinking wine while singing songs we made up on our own at the top of our lungs and dancing around the room. I will not tell all the details of those nights during the speech.
Tequila Nutchucker! Woo!
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
But if you find me after a couple of drinks, all bets are off. Anyone who knows Casey knows that she is a fantastic friend, loyal, generous, and kind. So Josh, I believe it is my duty as her best friend to give you some advice for the future to keep her happy. She always needs some new clothes. When it comes to wine, the answer is there is nothing some blue-eyed boy can't fix. She never looks fat in anything. She is always right. If she's right, say so. And if she isn't, say nothing.
No, I just say yup.
Now that you're married, you get to always have the final two words in any conversation. Yes, dear.
I don't remember this on your one.
And the best way to remember your anniversary is to just forget it once.
I'm pretty good forgetting.
No.
But wait, what am I saying? I know I don't need to tell you any of that. We all know Casey is not afraid to tell you what she wants.
Pretty much.
And I know...
That was Kevin.
And I know you always go above and beyond to give it to her. So let me start over. Josh, just keep doing what you're doing because I've never seen Casey so happy. You truly are one of the most caring and loving guys I know. And I'm so happy Casey has you in her life.
Don't cry.
Okay.
No tears.
As you all know, separately, Casey and Josh are each phenomenal individuals. Yes, Casey, phenomenal.
You said Daddy's phenomenal.
But together, they are unstoppable. I know they have been through a lot together, but they have defied the odds. But when times are tough, always remember why you did this and why you have fought and continue to fight for your relationship. Today is a celebration of not only where they are now and the road ahead, but the road that has brought them here. Over the past 6 years, they have built a relationship together that is a testimony of the strength of their relationship and the commitment that they have for each other. Would you all please raise your glasses with me to Casey and Josh to love, to laughter, to happily ever after. Congratulations. I love you.
Salute.
It's not always easy, but somehow our love stays strong. If I can make you happy, then this is where I belong. And I'd just like to say I thank God that you're here with me. And I know you too well to say you're perfect, but you'll see, oh my sweet love, you're perfect for me.
Today I became his wife. I'll be your baby girl for life. Don't know what to do when I look at you. Words can't say enough. What you done for me gave me what I need. Tender you tough. 'Cause the world you built around me is the strength that will surround me and protect me now that I am on my own. Daddy, dance with me. I want you to see the woman I become. Daddy, don't let go. I want
Yo, what's up to RT and Johnny G? Yeah, I can't forget about my boy B Brown. And that whole crew.
champagne feeling, you should taste it. So fancy, you already know I'm in the fancy. From LA to Tokyo, I'm so fancy. Can't you taste this girl? Remember nothing but you go. Said baby, you do this, so that you knew this. You said no haters and honest, the truth is I'm flowing through this.
What are we doing?
Jim it.
It's not even good. We did. No, it's not gonna come out that way, babe.
Bite down.
It's not coming out.
Act like you've been there before. Act like you've been there before. I remember when I first did.
Why your pictures to be blurry?
They cut it. Here we go.
No, I get the whole face.
Just like the icing. Sounds creepy.
Bad creepy.
No, don't smash it.
Shoot,
people.
Stay still.
Take one. I have 3, damn it. Let me take one of mine. Now you have to name your first baby Sparkler. Sparkler.
Sparkles.
Get this guy out of here.
Sparkles. Sparkles. Go back, guys.